1995 was huge. Both Kim and Foxy dropped, and they were the essence of the hyper-sexualized rapper who can actually rap.
You know my nana is all that. That's why I get briquettes, 5 carats, and all that. Grab on your itch as this bitch get deep. Deeper than the pussy of a bitch 6 feet.
What did she say?
What? Word?
Like, what? He was a female MC talking about her nana.
At first, I was concerned.
I mean, I was just as shocked as the rest of the world when Lil Kim came out.
And then it was like, oh, okay, this is something that needs to be said. If it didn't, no one would listen. And guess what? Everyone's listening.
Kim and Foxy were the, sexual revolution of hip-hop.
You had the Notorious B.I.G., He molded Kim a certain way. He made her be the woman that men wanted, the male fantasy.
Kim was the ultimate male fantasy because not only could you get her and she'd put it on you, but you could kind of own her. That strengthened the male fantasy.
The pleasure principle, but the man can still rule with an iron hand, is appealing to almost every man on the planet. Whereas Foxy is like, you ain't my daddy, you know what I'm saying? Let me do me, I'll ride with you. But we're here, you get paid, I get paid.
She was fearless. She didn't care. But you just look at her first video, her first time, I shot you, and how she came on that record, just the minks in front of things.
I
mean, that year, 1995, to have these two women come on the scene, both looking amazing, both putting their sexuality in your face, on your TV screen, all day without shame, that was a moment of change in hip-hop.
And when that happened and it was able to sell the way that it sold, that was like, okay, that's the formula.
That's when we really began to get this prototype of what a female MC is and should be.
A little bit of the industry and maybe the artists themselves felt like, me wearing my clothes like this, maybe I gotta go a little tighter.
I just was feeling like, wow, what do I do now? Do people really want to hear Black Pearl right now when she's swallowing a Coke bottle with her kitty cat? I just remember sitting down, writing lyrics, balling them up, trying to be more sexy, trying to write something that trying to find that happy medium where I didn't compromise who I was as a person. So I was like battling with myself, like, wait, maybe it's over for me.
Being a female in the industry, you were encouraged to show a little more leg, a little more ass, a little more whatever.
It was pressure. If you got an artist that could come out and have on a 2-piece and then somebody come out with baggy clothes on, it's like, do I really want to go on stage behind that artist?
But I don't want somebody to tell me you need to lose weight so you can look like this, or, that's going to make me not lose weight because you're telling me I have to. No, well, I'm going to be this big for a couple more months until I get ready. In the 90s when, hip-hop really started to be a commodity, a business, and understanding, I guess, as we do in everything else, that sex sells. And taken out of the individualism and more of the marketing and molding and being like, okay, what can we do to exactly make this a product?
There are precedents for the silence of women just as hypersexualized bodies being extremely lucrative. So I think that's the model. That's like, if you put A and B together, it will sell and we'll be able to make this kind of money.